Hey there, chat. How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Ruin. I run the place. Did you miss me? I bet you missed me. It's been a little while. Welcome back to Your Turn to Die. When we last left off, our dear Alice got hung up on the ceiling here, and that wasn't great. And it was all because Ranmaro had turned, because we turned him, because we were the Mad Queen for a few seconds. And now the world has changed. So we need to move on and go where we're going next. It's time for us to get ourselves and go on over to the banquet. We need to get ready to go over to the banquet, and that is coming up real soon here. And so we gotta head down, and I'm trying to remember where we gotta go next. I think we need to go down to the cemetery. Oh yeah, it's the only place we can't go. Yori accepted already. When we arrived at the cemetery, Midori was completely cornered by Maple. Stop this, Maple. Goodbye. I love you, Maple. Maple. He's lying. That's a lie, Maple. I know Hiyori is lying. No, I'm not. I really love you, Maple. Don't be fooled. I won't believe you, Hiyori. Together. Sorry, but... You got a stun gun on your finger? Ah! No, my bodies. Ha! Ha! She sure got close. But too bad. I wouldn't say that. Just a second ago, you were scared. Of Maple's attack she was ready to die for. You showed weakness. Your fear of death. That's right. I was always thinking that Midori might be indifferent even to his own death. But I was wrong. Even Midori doesn't want to die. Talk about nonsense. What does knowing that do for you? If you see a weakness to take advantage of, just go ahead and try it. After all, the only means left to you now is the banquet. The banquet. Feels like we're in our last resort now. Where's Mr. Policeman? There's no time to look around. He's gotta be okay, yo. I trust him, Wolf. Right. This is our last chance. Until we're ready, I should talk with everyone. Wow, there's a lot of people standing around. Interesting. Okay. Oh man, can we not get along anymore? Talk. Anzu. Ranmaro, huh? Yeah, I didn't think he was like that. No, if he hadn't met me, he wouldn't have become... What the heck? That's not right. If somebody influenced him to turn all evil, that's on him. Have you never experienced something like that, Anzu? Well, sure, I became a clown because someone else influenced me, but I'd never think about hurting anybody. Maybe Anzu's showing concern in her own way. Let's see. We should save real quick on a new slot. What else? What is it? I'm talking about Renmaro. He's scary, right? Let's be friends. Don't say that. Let's all be friends. But that Renmaro's so scary. I thought he was just that kind of weak boy. Still too much for me to bear. Hayasaka. What is? Alice, of course. When you've been aiding us this whole time. Look at the state Kurumada's in. If Renmaro tries something before the banquet. I'll stop him. I'll throw myself in the way if I must. Well, supposing I even can. We finally made it this far, Sarah. My. Are you prepared? Of course, I'm always ready. Hey, Sarah. Do you like everybody? Of course. The dummies too. No, not that. I mean all the human survivors. I don't think you even need to answer that. I guess so. I like you guys too. Whatever's awaiting us at the banquet. I'll be on your side. My. You're enthusiastic. Yeah, obviously. Hold on, I want to look at the other option. Never thought it'd go like this. Kurumada. Is your body okay? As if that's what matters right now. He betrayed us. He broke our promise. We're the ones who betrayed. It's not like he injured the dummies. Oh, sorry, we're the ones who betrayed. It's not like he injured the dummies. That ain't the issue. Alice should have been here, too. I wanted to take pride in seeing that promise through. Depending on what the banquet is, maybe I'll get to offer tomorrow. Never thought I'd go like this. I never imagined it. That weakling Renmaro. Of all people. Are you mad? I'll never forgive him. Same here. I'm boiling over with anger. Your personality's changed. This banquet thing is scary, but I'll do my best. I didn't say you should revert back. Oh. Alright. You almost ready, Sarah? I'm still need to talk with everyone. Yeah, that's a good idea. Now's the time to brace yourself. Kitaro, is there something you haven't told me? I want to know all about what happened when we were acting separately. It's all just like I told you. If you won't tell me, then I won't ask. I'm sure I can believe in Kitaro. When you're ready, Sarah, give me a holler. We'll start preparing for the banquet. I'm sure you know. But the real event lies ahead of us. Let's talk. So. It'll be a tough fight. Yep, but I think it's true. Midori was afraid. Fear can change a person. He must have a weakness to exploit, Miss Sarah. Still, I have to say, Ranmaro, he did something pretty outrageous. Even I didn't expect he'd kill Alice. Who needs a doll that brings harm to humans? Aren't you sad so? Sad? I can't even make that kind of feeling anymore. To me, there's no big difference between Midori and all you all. Only the order. So. Looking at So makes me uneasy about whether my vote was correct. Was everything else practice? It's a weird expression, but he wanted us to entertain him. And above all, he wanted to enjoy it himself. He's a big ball of desires. About Midori. We'll kill him. What else is there? Always saying you'll beat him or won't lose. No use doing that. Unless you show real bloodlust, he won't be afraid. Hello, little skunk weasel. Hey, is that okay to leave Ranmaro free? Ranmaro, huh? Can't do anything now, us or Ranmaro. Letting him get away scot-free ticks me off. But, well, after the banquet's over, suppose you could just not bring him back. I mean, what's that look? You're not gonna forgive him for killing Alice-senpai. I'm not one to judge. Enough. No point taking it out on you, Sarah-senpai. Talk. Nothing to tie him up with. We have nothing to tie him with, and I'm sure he'd resist. Want to give him a big kick to satisfy myself. He can't escape. Ranmaro doesn't have any choice but to participate in the banquet or either. If it's a banquet where we destroy him, I'll gladly take part in that. I'm joking. I wonder what would happen. What would happen if we did the shot caller game and we lost on purpose so Ranmaro died? I'm guessing that means that Alice would be alive right now. Yeah. And also, Muscle Gorilla and Muscle Punk are both injured, meow. We'll all be okay. Everyone will be okay, don't worry. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on them, meow. How about you, Gin? Feeling okay? I'm totally fine, Uff. Good, you've gotten hard again. Fixes Sarah, depend on me anytime, meow. Gin. Mr. Policeman may be a lady killer, but I'm uneasy without him here. Yeah. Let's see, I'm worried too. Worrying, huh? Hope things don't worsen for them. Don't be scaring, yo. They've got muscles, so they should be fine. Oh, muscles are amazing, woof. Hello. Yo, Sarah. Way to stay calm after all that. As if my plan failed. I'm angry. It's no good. I don't want to talk to Ranmaro as he is now. No matter how hard I try, I just remember the fact he killed Alice. Not that I have any right to criticize him. Yo, Sarah. What happened to winning? I'll gun for it if I can get an opportunity. It ain't like I can take on this many people. It's no good. A silent treatment, huh? I ain't giving up. I'll aim to win if I get the tiniest opportunity. Okay, I think we've talked to everyone. Let's save one more time. Here we go. You gonna start preparing for the banquet? Prepare for the banquet. Yes, let's begin. Alright, I'm sure everybody knows, but now we're gonna have to choose who goes in the 7 coffins. Doesn't matter if they're alive or dead, somebody's gotta go in, human or doll. Want to do rock, paper, scissors, perhaps? All the dummies go in. That'll do, right? Don't decide on your own. Well, why not? We're just getting in. You get in there too, Renmaru. You try to resist and I'll stuff you in that coffin even if I gotta smash you apart. That's the last stand we dummies are gonna take. Don't get so heated. I'll get in. Renmaru got in the coffin. Guess I'll get in before I change my mind. Hinako got in the coffin. It's decided. Mai got in the coffin. No choice, huh? Hayasaka got in the coffin. Oh, alright. Anzu forced herself into the coffin. Right. What's that on the ground? And what's his head got in the coffin? Thank you, everyone. All that's left is that one, you know? The last coffin. I'll inspect it. Maple's burnt out body. The coffin Keiji was in. Try to open it. I'll open it. No good, it won't open. We have to think of a way to pry it open, yo? Yeah. But you know, the banquet isn't starting, so isn't this coffin empty? Oh! Then, Mr. Policeman really did escape, meow. But thanks to that, now we need to discuss who should go in the... I didn't inspect it. Dang it. Whoa, the coffins. They completely buried themselves. No way. The gate, hurry to the gate. Dag nabbit. I should have looked at that. In fact, that's what we're gonna do real quick. Let's just hop over there. We'll save here. And tell him we're all good. Prepare for the banquet. Ba 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 doo ba doo ba na ma na. Ma ma na ma na ma 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 na ma na. In you go, in you go, in you go, in you go, in you go. Okay. The last coffin. I'll inspect it. Okay, never mind. It was this one. I thought it was that one. So let's just run back. I misunderstood. Let's do it. The gate is open. Then the dead assemble, the banquet shall begin. The yellow posts are electrified. Let's go. Go inside. Heyo, I've been withering away waiting. What? Where is everyone? And what is this place? Where is everyone? Everyone in the coffins? Oh, come on, not even a hello? They're fine, just fine. You'll meet them soon. Pardon me. I'm Meister, who will be overseeing proceedings for the banquet. Now I'm gonna have to select a challenger. What are you gonna make us do, Meow? Oh, no, can't tell you that yet. The game is Russian Roulette. It's a test of luck between the challengers. Allow me to introduce the other challenger. Midori! Quit it with the theatrics. Sorry, quit it with the theatrics. Now, which coffin will you pick first? First? These. The challengers will go into these coffins. More coffins? Why, they're just the same kind that were in the cemetery. No traps here. And they're brand new and unused. Lucky you. If you're scared, want me to pick first? Wait. At any rate, let's look them over to make sure there's nothing suspicious. Go ahead and check until you're satisfied. Let's pick this right coffin. Alright, the right coffin. Alright, let's check them a little more. Yutaro inspected the coffins very carefully. No need to put your sticky hands all over them. There's no difference between the two coffins. Seems that way. Nothing suspect. We'll go with the one Sarah picked. Okie dokie, I'll go in the one you didn't pick. Midori got in the left coffin. Was this really the right one? Now for you to decide on a challenger. Feel free to take your time thinking it over. Though not so long the dummies run out of battery, of course. What to do? Guessing the challenger will be in danger as ever. We have to decide now. We don't even know the rules. I'll do it, Neo. Gin. I'll do it. No, I'll do it. I wouldn't recommend that. You're chiming in? I'm offering you a hint, seeing as you have the disadvantage. I'm always the one being protected, Wolf. You're all nice, so you'd never pick me. At times like this, Meow. But if that meant only I survived, I'm sure I'd regret it, Wolf. I'd feel like I was a burden. So I want you to let me do it, Wolf. I want to know there were people who were saved by me being there, Wolf. That's... you already have. Because I love all of you guys. Gin! Now let's move on. It's about time to start. A passage continues further in. We've arrived in the quiet place. We've arrived in quite the place. I don't see any coffins anywhere. Now it's about time. I'll prepare myself. I'm not going to sacrifice anyone. Well then, let's begin, shall we? Come forth! An amazing machine, isn't it? Coffins? Is everyone in there? Whoa, don't bother trying to open them, alright? 'cause I've locked the coffins just now. At any rate, I should get closer and inspect them. Ah, the platform rotated. Incredible, eh? Using this machine, you guys gotta locate Midori. Locate Midori? Yep. In one of these 9 coffins, whoever hits their target first wins. That is the Russian roulette banquet. That means, naturally, the challenger dies if they're hit. So Gin's life is on the line. Hey, just let us out of here. Are you outside, Big Sis Sarah? Gin. They're completely soundproofed in there, but as you can see, you can talk via monitors. I can't see anything from here, Meow. If only I'd known, I should have gone in there. Don't be thinking anything foolish, Miss Sarah. Eh? We're the only ones who can properly observe things from the outside. Got it? That's right. What's important is winning and surviving. I'll win and save Gin. And by the way, it's a team battle, so Midori needs a button pusher too. Meaning I'll push the buttons in his stead. You ain't gonna cheat? My cheating is Midori's cheating. We'll share responsibility. You better not cheat yourselves, rule breakers. Rule breakers get death. As if we even could. Well then, once we decide the turn order, we can get started. I'd say it's fine for Team Gin to go first, having the disadvantage. Alright. Went a little long, huh? Let's start already. Russian Roulette Banquet Edition, begin! An extremely heavy air dominates the space. From what we heard, the rules are simple. 9 coffins. If Gin is picked, we lose. If Midori is hit, we win. But, of course, I can't imagine it's that simple. Above all, it's strange that Midori should be in a coffin, isn't saying anything. But, it doesn't change what we have to do. We'll discuss it together and find an answer. By the way, you can rotate the coffins during your discussions if you want. Make good use of it. Okay. First, let's inspect this machine closely. It might do more than just rotate. Sure. Well, naturally, let's get to inspecting. Alright then, I'll touch around and see if there's anything else we can control. This part of the platform. It shows the number of each coffin. What are those round lamps beneath the numbers? Hey, whoa, don't go casually pressing that. Will you tell me about it? Of course. See, these lamps are a hint function. Hint? Yep. This is a game where you and Midori take turns selecting coffins, but before each selection, you can get 1 hint. Once before each selection. Can my opponent use it too? Can Midori use that too? Yes, ma'am, and I'm sure he will. And what exactly are these hints? Too bad, explanation ends here. Just see what happens and think about it. What? You're good at puzzles, ain't ya? If we can only use it once, I can't choose aimlessly. I want to narrow things down to an extent first. I think we need to discuss after all. We ought to think about how we can differentiate the coffins. Choose this topic. Alright, let's observe. So he says, but there's hardly any difference in the appearance. The only ones we can identify is Anzu's coffin. That means there's only 1 in 8 chance that we hit Midori. And the same odds that we hit Gin. Yeah? That's a problem, Wolf. That's a problem, Wolf. I can't die like this, yeah? Right, but what difference in appearance is there? Can you think of anything else, Miss Sarah? A way we can see what the eye can't see? Let me think about it. I don't see the special one. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, yeah. We don't need to do extract. It's obviously our items and our lantern. Activate. Oh, there, over there. Use lantern. This is it. Interesting. The lantern, huh? The light of this lantern can reveal things that you can't normally see. But isn't it out of battery? We'll use the one I picked up. Received a lantern from Kitaro. Thinking it's the same as your lantern, Sarah. Thank you very much. Now let's try this. I see. The coffins are glowing. Eh? Well, what's going on outside? We're not sure the details either, but there's something special to these coffins. We might just be able to tell them apart. Mystery of the glowing coffins. The coffins must have been made with a special material that glows in the lantern's light. Hey, what's it look like? How many glowing coffins are there? Tell me! We saw the coffins glowing like this when we were off on our own, too. Let's extract from all these. Just for example, I believe some ores like ruby and diamond glow in ultraviolet light. Maybe those coffins are made of diamond too. No. How many glowing coffins are there? Well, do you know? Yeah, the number of glowing coffins is... don't know yet. I shall count them. So, 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. There are 5. 5? Really? I see. So, are there 5 glowing coffins? Then, like, what? This has to be a lead. Let me think about it. We saw the coffins glowing like this when we were on our own, too. Never would have guessed that the same floor lantern would be on floor 5, too. When we used it in the cemetery, all 7 coffins started glowing. All 7? This is an important statement. Let's conflict this. And apply the stored statement. All 7 glowed? Yeah. Then why are only 5 glowing now? By the way, there exist no other coffins than these. So the 7 glowing coffins were reduced to 5 glowing coffins because... some of the coffins lost their glow. Alright, why don't we think about why that is? The coffins lost glow. Well, at least tell... we can at least tell that Anzu's number 2 coffin isn't glowing. I've lost my glow? Ahem, don't go adding pointless statements. I'll retract it. Maple exploded on top of Anzu's coffin. That's why. But there should be another coffin that's lost its glow too, right? Is there any other possible cause? Even little things matter here. Do any of you remember anything unusual that happened to the coffins? All I can think of is how their peculiar smell bothers me. Renmaro, I'm asking you too. That's right. Hinako splashed liquid at me and got my coffin all sticky, I recall. Maybe the coffins actually glow using electricity, but they ran out of battery. It's gotta be the explosion's fault, yeah? The heat of the blast, say? Extract. I feel like saying this coffin too long will give me a suit, give my suit a cinch. The impact of the explosion, or the heat. There's a lot that could have done it, ain't there? That's right, Hinako splashed liquid at me and got my coffin all sticky, I recall. Hinako had me hold her cocoa, you know. I told her it's hot, carry it yourself. And then she crumpled it up and splashed it all over my coffin. I had no choice but to wipe it off myself. But what of it? That ain't relevant, is it? I can't overlook this statement. Actually ran out of battery. The dummies run on battery, don't they? Maybe the coffins do too. We know, I think... Let's take this, store the statement, and use it on hot cocoa. Hold on a sec. I want to hear about what you said. You said the cocoa didn't matter. But both the explosion and the hot coffee share the fact of being super hot. What in the... So what? He's not wrong that a blast and hot cocoa would both be high temperature. That's right, if heat had an effect, we can draw the conclusion something melted. Paint. Maybe there's something like paint on the surfaces of the coffins that glows from the lantern. Come to think of it, that would explain something else. It would explain the consent form, because we steamed it off. The consent form in the classroom. The black paint. It glows similarly when I use the lantern. And spray of steam got rid of it. Whoa, so it was using the same paint. It's not unlikely. The paint comes off at high temperatures. That could certainly explain Ramaru's coffin losing its glow. And it also leads us to the possibility that a certain other coffin lost its glow. Another coffin that stopped glowing. A coffin that might have stopped glowing would be similar to Ranmaru's. That would be Keiji's coffin. That coffin used a cremation system meant to grill Keiji alive. Precisely. And it was hot. That just touching the lid would burn you. So Mr. Policeman's coffin lost its glow too, meow? I bet the melted paint got under the lid, which is why it got stuck and wouldn't open, meow? But that's strange, isn't it? That would mean between Anzu, Ranmaru, and Keiji, there are 3 coffins that stopped glowing. The numbers don't match up. Well, also, don't you wonder who painted them and when? Good point. I want to clear that up. Understood. Let's discuss. Woohoo! First up, when I split off from Gesera, all 7 coffins in the cemetery were glowing. Meaning someone painted them before we split. I imagine it had to have been Midori. Surely the culprit wouldn't be one of us. Wouldn't it get on their hands or clothes when they applied it, this paint stuff? I sure don't remember seeing any suspicious activity in the cemetery. Could there not be a culprit, meow? Hey, do you think there's a difference between Gin and Midori's coffins and the rest? Got it. The culprit is Maple. Hold up. We sure that old-timer Kyutaro is telling the truth? There must be some meaning to them being painted in the first place. Alright. Some of these are obviously wrong. I don't remember what Gin said. Could there not be a culprit? Actually, that makes a lot of sense. The culprit doesn't exist. In other words, a ghost, meow. The ghost of the person in that coffin played a trick, woof. Smile, Riley. I was joking, meow. Stop treating me like a troublesome kid, woof. I mean, it's a brand new coffin, so of course there wouldn't be a ghost, meow. Brand new. Huh? Big Sis Sarah, you don't remember? Seaweed Head said, I can't wait, it's my first time using this fancy new coffin, meow. Come to think of it. Yes? Extract. Somebody painted the coffins before I separated from Sarah and the others. Since nobody saw nothing suspicious like that, it must have been much earlier. At the very start, before the death game began. Before it began. So basically, he reapplied their color to prepare for the death game. Midori must have had some old coffins lying around that he repainted. He reused them. Let's store this statement. He said it's brand new, and he said he got old ones lying around. And it's not true. They weren't old ones lying around. You sure about that? Of course, yeah. Then it makes sense why nobody looks suspicious. A new coffin would have been painted to start with. So it was coated in paint back when it was made? Like the chocolate on chocolate-covered almonds? Then the coffins outside the cemetery, too. According to Meister, Gin and Midori's coffins are both new, right? So Gin and Midori's coffins both glow. Both of their coffins glow. Exactly, Nya. That would make the coffins add up. Rather than 2 out of the 7 coffins losing their glow, it's 4 out of 9. It would mean Anzu's, Renmaru's, Keiji's, and one other coffin stopped glowing. There's just one we can't identify. But I suspect the last one would be among the cemetery coffins. It would be odd if it wasn't. Now we're narrowing things down. After all, this means Midori is in one of the glowing coffins. Then if we pick a glowing coffin... Wait up! The same goes for Gin, too. Yeah, then that's no good. Unless we got a way to distinguish Gin and Midori. It's still a game of chance. 1 in 5. 1 in 5 odds that we hit Midori. If we just miss, that's one thing. But if we hit Gin, Gin's dies. Don't you think it's about time we try that hint function? We've narrowed it down to 5. It's possible we could narrow it further by using the hint. That's true. I'll explain how to use it. Put the coffin you want to use a hint on right in front, and then touch the platform. Okay, got it. I'll choose one of the glowing coffins to use a hint on. Okay. Let's just use this one. The one in front is coffin number 8. Should I use the hint on this? Use hint. Press the lamp. It lit up red. Oh. Wait, that's it? That tells us? Muscle Gorilla, calm down. We can think about that together, Wolf. Guess you're right. Listen, we can't use another hint. If we don't hit Midori, it'll come around to his turn. We have to prevent that. Gin's life is on the line. It's okay, even this single lamp gives us information. For instance, the lamp's color. It's red and blue. Color, huh? Think back to our searching on this floor. We saw numerous devices with a relation to color. That's true. Then we have to discuss what we can determine from the color. Right. We'll all join forces. I'm sure we can solve this mystery. Let's uncover the secret of the color. That lamp says what's inside. Red means blood, and that means there's a human in there. Color, huh? Weren't there those 3 buttons on Maple's back, red, blue, and yellow? You know, I seem to recall seeing a message mentioning the colors red, blue, and yellow. Could it be Jember or something? Lots of bathrooms in Japan use red for girls and blue for boys, yeah? I don't know if it's relevant, but there was a colored glow on my fingerprint scan. I kind of feel like it's going to be hard to theorize just from the color of the lamp, look. A message. Actually, yes, it's the note. Use the note. Yep. This is what you saw, so. And that is, we found this note while exploring, which matches something that was displayed on the coffin control system. I see. I remember now. The colors were all laid out there. Blue for human, red for doll, and yellow was vacant. Oh, and since it was on the coffin control screen, the colors must be information about the contents of the coffin, surely. So the red color of this lamp. Red doll. That means one of the dummies is in there. This is a huge hint, because everyone but Gin will be red. If we pick a red coffin, we can avoid hitting Gin. Is that really it? Sarah, remember the coffin control screen again? Specifically that message on the top right. Data log. Blue 1, red 6, yellow 0. Ain't that a record from when the contents of the coffins was checked? Yeah, we didn't do anything like that, Meow. Maybe it records it automatically. If so, when is the record from? It's from the start of the game. Must be when the game started. I'm guessing that note was a printout of this log. And since it says game start, blue 1, red 6, yellow 0, that would place it at the very beginning before Midori and the dummies came out. But wait, that would mean those 7 had one human mixed in, Meow. A human among the dummies. Is what? So, who is it, thou sneaky bastard? Hard to believe it. Look, let's calm down for a second. You think we can calm down about this? Because that means there's a person who's been lying and pretending to be one of the dummies. Who would even try that? What would you, what would they even do that for? Sorry. What should I do? I don't know what this fact means. But I won't be able to fully trust the dummies at this rate. In that case, understood. Let's first make it clear who the human is. The dummies and Midori, that group of 7 got one human in the mix. I got no clue. Is it Ranmaro or what? I replaced my whole hand, remember? Still trying to call me human. Hilarious. Being able to take your hand off doesn't necessarily mean you're a doll. But getting a hole that big in your stomach, Kurumada's got to be a doll, huh? Hey, do you oops. We all saw our deaths in the victim videos. It's hard to imagine a human mixing in. There's a case where someone doesn't even realize they're human? You saw them too, didn't you? Everyone pictured in those identities definitely died. Unfortunate as that is. Okay. Being able to take your hand off doesn't necessarily mean you're a doll. Midori's hand came off too. But that could have been a prop to make it look like he was a doll. A prop? So are you thinking that Midori is the human, Hinako? I can't say that for sure yet. But just remember this. Midori is with the organization. He can freely use everything in this facility. There's no such thing as impossible. Getting a hole that big in your stomach. If you're a human, that'd be way too big of a tummy ache. He'd die. That's true. We can be pretty sure he's a doll. Then who in the world could it be? Let's see. The coffin control system has got a color. That's what was in the coffins at the game at the start. It's clear as day there's a human in the mix. He's a traitor, right? I don't want him to be one of the dummies. Excuse me, goodness. That's true. Let's keep with that. Let's try this. Let's store the statement and let's put it against Kitaro. Because I think this is our next step is to assume that Midori is the human. Don't really follow. What do I do here? Nuts. Bam bam ba bum bum ba bum 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 bum. That's true. What is your deal? Do I have anything that will help? Oh, you know what? Let's take this. He cannot freely use everything in the... Okay, that's what it is. I'm not so sure about that. About what? If Midori can freely use all the machines in the facility, why would he need to make an ID card? Well, I mean, maybe he didn't necessarily need it. He probably went and prepared one so that we could beat his challenges, right? No doubt he could use a face scanner or something instead of needing that thing. We never saw no devices like that. The only things we saw were an ID scanner and a fingerprint scanner. That's right, even if Midori's with the organization. There were machines he couldn't mess with without a registered card. A registered card? Then why were Mai's fingerprints registered? Eh? Wait a second. Are you suspecting me over that? That's wrong. Mai ain't with the organization. Stop letting your emotions do the talking, you wrestling old-timer. Don't call us gorilla names, well? Everybody calm down. We can't be looking for villains. What'd you expect? They're suspicious. They got a high chance of being the human. I wish I didn't have to be casting doubts on my allies either. Kuramata. Alright, fine. Then I want you to prove it yourselves, that I'm your ally. Alright, Mai's fingerprint scan. It's loud. Even I don't know why my fingerprints were registered, I swear it's true. And also, Mai's final moments were clearly recorded in her victim's video. It's all fake. Her attitude's in Act 2. Maybe her role was to move the death game forward. She can be scary with how she puts on an act, but Mai couldn't become a villain like me. Mai had the belief she was a doll, which is why she stabbed Kitaro. The fingerprint thing is a whim of Midori's. No point thinking about it. Even I don't know why my fingerprints were registered. I swear it's true. Honestly, I just thought it was a lucky break. If I were hiding something, I'm sure I'd have a better excuse than this. It sounds like Mai is being truthful, but... do you have any ideas? Do you have any ideas, like why you put your finger part? Why, like you put on the finger part, or... Oh... I really don't. I haven't attached any shady parts. I've just been regular old me this whole time. Mai. Let's save this game real quick. And I realized we're kind of late in here. So what we're actually going to do right now is we're going to call it. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you had a lovely time. Please give me a like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz, because I love to hear from you. And I'm enjoying the game. Can't wait to get back into it in a little bit here. So it's very interesting. What is the secret behind Mai's hands? What could it possibly be? But, anywho, for right now, I'm gonna call it and get out of here and see you all in the not too distant future. I know you're gonna miss me, but try not to miss me too much, okay? Bye!